Alright, it's time for the final challenge. Death time. So what is it about this final boss that makes me worried when I've been pretty much coasting through all of the other bosses? It's a boss rush. And I don't get any of my magic back. So we're going to start off with the Minotaurus. First, I want to bait him over to the right side of the screen and move it over and back a little bit so I can try to hit him as much as I can with that. That looks pretty good. And for the rest of it, just damage him. You can try dodging his attacks, but the hitboxes are so big you almost always get hit anyway, so just rush it. With him down, next is a werewolf. We want to bait and dodge his attacks. Watch out for the lightning. That little explosion at the bottom will always hit you if you're close enough to hit him. So you want to wait for it to come out first and get as many hits in as you can. Him getting the top position is pretty much the worst. You really want him to get on the lowest platform possible. And a lot of times when you're jumping, your sword swing doesn't actually want to come out. Alright, just get as much damage as I can. This is the point where he turns a werewolf. I wanted to jump up to the top right, so once again I can use Shooting Star on him. Alright, and got him there pretty easily. Alright, after him is the Pharaoh. We're just going to go ahead and bait him down like that. Use that. Get close to half his health. And we want to bait him so that he'll be on the far side, give us as much time to dodge that arrow as possible. And still get hit by it anyway. Come on, fall down. There we go. Then after him is pretty much the worst one, the wheel. Because he'll just hit you all the time. He'll just hit you all the time. And he's such a small target that chances are you're not going to get him with a lot of shooting stars. Got pretty lucky there though. So just try to end that as fast as possible. Okay. Yeah, I think health will still be good for the next one, which was the False God. We want to stand next to it so we can bait these platforms down, hit him twice on the way up. We also have to dodge those projectiles. The problem is that this is so slow, but it's the most reliable way. We can also bring him down if I stand directly beneath him, but that's a pretty good chance of getting hit as well. And missed one of my swings up there. The biggest danger here is jumping too early for those arrows. You're more likely to jump right into it then. Oh yeah, I never did use my magic for this one. RNG, didn't feel like being nice. Okay. Alright, that just leaves the Frost Dragon next for the boss rush. Get him there, hopefully get a good number of attacks in on him. He has his attack where he shoots ice, and that swooping attack, which will almost always hit you. It will just almost always hit you. So just try to hit him back. Careful not to fall off the edges. You will die. The one nice thing this boss rush does is that if you die, it just starts you over where you left off the last boss you left off. So we're just gonna go ahead and die here because it's a waste of time trying to find him with 3 hit points. Oh yes, now it's time to fight Satan. You want to stay over to the left side and bait out his own shooting star attack. And if it looks like that you're not going to be able to jump over it, just run to the right. We want to get near him so that way his projectiles will go right over us. It usually takes about 3 phases in order to get his HP down low enough to end it. Alright, there's that, and Satan's dead. And now he's back with the biggest health bar you've ever seen. It takes up the entire screen. Okay, you want to stand right here-ish? It's really fickle. That's his one weak point and one time where he can get it. The worst part is that there are these homing projectiles which will constantly move towards you. The best strategy is to try to shoot them on their way out in order to prevent them from damaging you. Oh god, please face it the right way. I'm getting half decent luck with actually hitting those, but you can hit both of them at the same time. And I got him! Okay. Oh. That's the game. That's Actraiser. On normal mode. I'm not playing on professional. But Satan is dead. So all that's left is the ending and credits. Who switched my text speed to the slowest one when I wasn't looking? They will no longer need our help. Good old Fillmore, responsible for every bridge in the game. But I will say that I really do like this game. I really do think that it's one of the best games on the system, which is surprising considering how early it was released on there. There was a sequel in Actraiser 2, but it completely got rid of the sim element, which was the thing that made Actraiser stand out the most. They changed it to be more of a well-tuned, difficult platformer, or something more along the lines of Ghosts and Goblins, but that just made it really forgettable. It's a shame because I feel like that this game could have been the start of an entire new genre of action/sim games. You see one or two of them come out every once in a while, very rarely, and sometimes games will have some kind of some kind of town building element, but it's almost always an afterthought. Yes, and here's Blood Pool, which shoved a whole bunch of weed in my inventory. The thing I most remembered about Blood Pool is that as soon as I solved their problems, they tried to kill each other. Casandora, the no longer desert town. We kind of got rid of all of it. I don't think remained is a word. Oh, did the game expect me to go to Itos next? I don't know, it makes more sense to go to the island next because it has a cure for the plague that hits Casandora. Yeah, the island of Macarena. Wait, one mirror. Was there a mirror? I don't remember any mirror here. Like, I remember the temple, and I remember they all left in there, but I don't remember any mirror. Did they have to be killed by monsters? They put hard times on us, Daddy. Where's my bomb? Oh, let's make them one as Century of Earthquakes. Oh, mode 7? That's a lot of water. That is a tiny landmass and an enormous planet of water. The Staff of Act. Razor. Yeah, it's a shame you really don't see the weird action RPG games from Enix ever since they merged with Squaresoft. We're lucky to get a Dragon Quest game once every 3 or 4 years. Honestly, they should have had these credits going over the ending scenes. Considering how slow these both are going. Oh, good job. Good game. I am now playing professional mode.